Welcome back. We are here with part 10 of our sixth generation royal family, and actually, today we are going to be starting in the Perryton household. We will get to the wedding in a little bit, but for right now, we're at the Perryton household, and Jonathan has the villainous Valentine aspiration. So he wants to get caught cheating, and his sister in law is single. So we are going to have him hit on her and just kind of flirt, and then we will have his wife Evelyn come and catch them. So here she comes, and there it is. Ooh, she's mad. So let's have her yell at him. And um, yeah, so she's yelling at him, and Lily's like, I'm getting out of here. Like, and so she comes and talks to Bentley, who's her twin, and she's, tells him the gossip and what's going on, that Jonathan hit on her. And so Bentley is an evil sim, and he's also, you know, very wanting of power and the household because he doesn't have anything. Like, him and his wife moved in here, but they don't have titles or anything, and they just are, where are they going to go? You know what I mean? Like, there's no plan for them. So he is going to light the house on fire, basically. Just pretend that that's what that looks like. But he is going to, start all these fires to get rid of Evelyn and her husband, because those are the people that are standing in between him and a title. But his parents are still alive. Here's Kiara, who is one of my faves, and I love her, but she's his mom, and she's going to come and yell at him and be like, what the heck? She's like trying to intimidate him, being like, do you realize what you've just done? Like, blah, blah, blah. And so he kills her too. His dad comes running. Okay, so many, many family members are dying here. The household's too full. What can I say? So we have Kiara, Axel, Evelyn, and Jonathan, who have been killed. And what we have left is Bentley, his twin sister, Lily, and then his wife. Is it Vivian? And so he's going to intimidate both his wife and his sister and say, if you don't say anything, if you like go along with the story that we're going to spin here, then I'll let you live too. And I think that, obviously he cares about having his wife because, they still want more children, and that's kind of the life that he is going to lead. And he actually does really care about his sister. They're twins. They have like a special bond. So he is actually going to blame Jonathan, say, like, Jonathan hit on Lily. He was a terrible person. You know, Evelyn caught him, so he killed her and our parents, and then I, killed him in self-defense or whatever. So that's a story that he's spinning. And we actually have filled up our mausoleum's first floor, so we are going to have to go into the basements now, which is really exciting. I just like filling up spaces. I don't know. So we are going to do that. And then um, we have Lily, who has come here to place the graves because Bentley's not going to do it, and she's the only other family member. So she's going to bring their graves down here, and she's just going to kind of mourn the loss of her sister and her parents and kind of think about what she should do next. And she's thinking to herself, that she doesn't have anything either. Like, her and Bentley were in the same position. She doesn't have a husband or wife or a title or whatever. And so she also is very angry at her brother. Like, even though they are really close, like, it's not just something that you can get over, the mass killing of your family. So she is actually going to go to the magic realm and try to get some help here. So she's, if I can find it, here it is. She is going to go to the magic realm, and she is going to try and ask the sages for help because she wants revenge. She is going to bide her time. She's going to play along, but in the long term, she wants to get back at Bentley for what he's done to their family. And it doesn't hurt that that would then put her in charge of the family since all the kids are so young. But anyway, so she's going to talk to the sage, and the sage is going to be like, we don't help people with their personal problems, but if you want to become a spellcaster and learn, you can solve it yourself. So Lily is going to do what she needs to do to become a spellcaster, and then in the background, for a while, she will be practicing her spell casting and trying to learn lots of spells and trying to figure out something that she can do to get revenge on Bentley. So that is her storyline right now, is that she is planning on becoming a strong spellcaster and getting, her family back in a way. So just kind of trying to, you know, get revenge, basically, is her goal. And she doesn't really care about anything else because, like I said, she doesn't really have anything. She doesn't have a title, she doesn't have a family. Her family that she already had was all that she had. So that is something that is hard for her to come to terms with, that a lot of them are gone now. And she's going to try really hard to stay on Bentley's good side for now until she becomes strong enough to confront him. So that is what's going on with her. She is now becoming a spellcaster. Very exciting. It's too bad spellcasters can't kill people. I really, was hoping that they could, but even if you light someone on fire as a spellcaster, they still live. So maybe you can curse someone, I guess, somehow. Anyway, but that is what is going on here. Now we are going to go back to the royal family where we are preparing for the wedding between Jada and Pelham. So that is what's going on there. And my loading screens are just so long. It was so sad to like have to go to multiple places in this one. That's what happens when you play a save file for too long. It's kind of a shame. But anyway, we are headed to the royal family where everyone is preparing for the wedding, but it's also Winterfest. So I think what we're going to have to do is do Winterfest and then maybe tomorrow we'll do the wedding. So right now we'll do Winterfest and we'll start preparing for the wedding. So we have Jada here, who is our crown princess. And I was hoping that I could schedule a wedding event for tomorrow, but there's already a holiday scheduled for tomorrow and I don't want to cancel it forever. So we're just going to have to call up and do the wedding event at the time we want to do it. But anyway, here is all the Winterfest stuff. So let's have the whole family go and decorate the tree to get that Winterfest spirit task done. So here we go. I just never want Jada to age up. I love her so much. I love her outfits. I'm so proud of the way that she came out. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because when we were doing the whole competition thing, I really didn't think she was going to win. And I wasn't putting any eggs in her basket. So, um, it's so funny that she did end up winning. And I've like fallen in love with her in the process. It's just awesome. So I'm really excited about her and her story. So. But right now, we're drama free in the royal family because we're preparing for a wedding and everyone's happy because, they're getting married and everything's going to be exciting. So we're not worrying about drama just yet in this family. And everybody is doing pretty well. Yeah, I think we're all set with Winterfest. So let's start. Well, they can woohoo because they both got really flirty all of a sudden. I was like, fine, you do you guys. And then Noelle and Rhonda are still very much in love as well, even though they are, their stories are kind of over. And look, Noelle's becoming an elder next Tuesday. So, the older generation, Generation 6, is kind of starting to get up there. So it's definitely sad for us because I love them so much. And yep, okay, so we are going to have Jada and Pelham start to ask people to be part of their weddings. So they are going to um, ask for Sims of Honor. So Jada asked Noelle to walk her down the aisle, which, makes sense. And then we have Pelham, who is going to ask his brother, his twin brother, Randall, to be his Sim of Honor, and he does accept. So then we're trying to ask a few more people to be a part of the wedding. We are going to invite over one of the triplets, I forget which one, and we are going to ask her to be our ring bearer. And then I was trying to get Shannon over here to be the flower pal, but she kept rejecting us no matter how much we asked. So we have no flower pal. And Rhonda will be officiating. So that is what's going on there. Very exciting. And yeah, she just keeps saying no and she gets mad. So, okay, fine, 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 fine. So that's not happening. Anyway, we are going to. I kept trying for a little while, but anyway, we are going to skip ahead to tomorrow where we're going to Tartosa and we are going to start getting ready for the wedding. Things are just opening up now, and we are trying to get some stuff. So let's get our bouquet because we need to have one to carry down the aisle. And then let's get a wedding ensemble for Jada here. Now, I have only tried one wedding like off camera in a different save. And, I'm not great at it yet, but I mean, definitely a lot of the bugs have been fixed. So I am really happy with that that's the case. But it's still, it's hard to get through everything in one event. So that is definitely something that I struggle with. But we're going to have other weddings, so we'll continue to get better at it. And I did want to try to have her have a wedding dress from the pack. So I saw her in this dress and I was actually like, wait a second, that is really pretty. So we are not going to use a CC wedding dress. Can you believe it? So here is her wedding dress, and I'm not going to give Pelham. I'm sorry. You know what? Guys wear suits. It's boring. I know. So we are going back to Tartosa. We still need the cake. And I think, is that it? Is that all we need is the cake? I think so. I forgot where it was for a second. But I was like, where? Okay, here it is. So we are going to pick out a cake as well. We're going to get a nice big one. It's going to be great. This is going to be, a very grand affair because everyone is, obsessed. It's important. So we are going to get that cake and then start our wedding event. Even though I canceled the holiday, it's still on the calendar because I didn't like cancel it forever. And so we still can't plan a wedding event for today, which is, whatever. But let's pick a lot of these things. That's probably why I couldn't finish it. But anyway, um, we are going to try out the new wedding venue. That'll be great. Honestly, it's winter, so it's kind of dark everywhere. So we are going to do the indoors arch, and here everyone is arriving. And yeah, I'm a little lost. But anyway, here is the cake. Let's add a cake topper and we will inscribe it with their names. And, it's a royal wedding for Generation 7. Can you believe it? Generation 7. Oh my gosh. Um, so yeah, here we are with our. I'm just going to add some more chairs because I have a lot of Sims. So here we go. And then we are going to ask everybody to come take a seat so that they can watch the ceremony. The problem was, and I think that this is learning experience, is I should have waited a little bit because people were still arriving when I said take your seat. So then you can see through the window that people are just hanging out outside. I'm like, no, come inside, take your seat. Also, I didn't realize at first that you could tell someone to get up from their seat, and instead I tried resetting the sim because they wouldn't move. So that's also a learning for me. So let's send the boys first. They will walk down the aisle together. Now I know typically the Sims of Honors don't walk you down the aisle, but I don't know. I just felt like that would be nice, especially for Noelle to walk Jada down the aisle because she's her heir. So here we go with the twins. Very nice. They're very excited. And what is she like? It's your wedding day. You're out here like flirting with a gross like alien dude. Um, okay. So she is something. We are going to have Jada now walk down the aisle with Noelle. Look at them. Oh, look at how happy she is. She is so happy, and Noelle's so proud. I mean, just look at this. I'm telling you, the best part about this pack is the animations. It's just that's just it. It's the animations because look at how like sweet it is that they're making those faces and it's so cute. Like even you're looking here and you can see the officiant having a little bit of trouble and like people crying and people clapping and people rolling their eyes. So I really do like all the animations. I think it's very cute, and I think that these two are so cute. Look at that, like a nice little pack shoot, like a little bit shy. Very cute. I was trying to get the walk down the aisle thing checked off, and it was not checking off, so I just kept sending them up and down the aisle. But let's get the cake, which apparently you have to put on a dining room table. It's fine. So let's move the cake, and then we will cut it together. She's so flirty. She's having such a good time. Oh, and now she's so inspired. It's just like it's going really well, I think. Even if they even if not everything is like being perfectly checked off, I think that it's obvious that these Sims are just really enjoying themselves and really having fun with each other. And I wonder like how it decides what the animations are. Like if the bride and groom do like this the deep kiss or if they mess up kissing. I just wonder maybe it's like a randomly generated thing. But anyway, so we need some toasts. Let's have Noelle make a toast. And then, um, you know, the couple is supposed to sit at the head table, but I guess it's okay that the queen sits there. I mean, that's her prerogative. So then we are going to just check that off. And then I wanted her to throw the bouquet, but we struggle for a long time and she never throws it, and I don't know how to make her throw it. So we're just gonna just be okay with that. Everybody keeps running around acting like they're gonna catch the bouquet, and then nothing ever happens. So I'm really not sure what the deal is there. But anyway, yeah, she just kept going outside, then inside, then outside, then inside. So anyway, we need to have a first dance, and then we will move on from this. But yeah, I could not figure out how to get her to throw the bouquet. It was a struggle for a few minutes. It really was a struggle. Like, see, like they're all ready to. Maybe I was supposed to click on the bouquet again. I don't know, but now the wedding's over, so the wedding's over. And we didn't do a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. So let's go over and have them have their first dance at night, even though it was like this wedding has gone on for a really long time. But they're both so in love and so happy, and I just love that. I love these animations. I love the faces they're making. I think it's great, and it really makes me feel more connected to them. Like that they're just looking at each other like they're so in love. So, anyway, that is this video. We have Lily, who is now swearing revenge against her brother for killing their family, and Bentley, who is now the acting Duke of Perryton. And um, now Lily is a spellcaster. And then we had our royal wedding after Winterfest. So we just had Winterfest, they opened presents, and then we got ready for the wedding. We had the wedding. So look, I mean, just look at them. They're so cute. I love them so much. I think it's great. I think it's really, really great. So I had a lot of fun playing the wedding as well. And yeah, I like the pack. I think I do like it now. So I will catch you in the next one where we will see what happens with their futures.